Good afternoon, everyone. It's Jamie, and real quick, I just want to say thanks for tuning in and checking me out here at Grow AZ. I've got a little bit of yard work to do today. I made a little soil mix here in this bucket. It's one and a half, cans, 1.5 buckets of this cactus mix, and 1.5 buckets of this peat moss, equal parts. And then I just moistened it and let it sit here for about an hour. So that's what I'm going to use. All right, hey, we're back. I filled a bag with some soil here and packed it pretty firmly. I closed the zipper, and then I put a piece of tape over the zipper right here and folded it down, and then 3 more pieces of tape right there. So that side is closed off real good and secure. And then what we're gonna do is go over to the tree. We're gonna wound the tree, put our rooting hormone on there, and then we're gonna slice this bag like that. Open it up, move the dirt a little bit, and lay that branch right in there. And then we're gonna wrap it up closed again, tape it up, and put a piece of tin foil on it to keep the sun off of it. You could also probably use some saran wrap. I don't have any saran wrap in the house right now, or I would definitely be finding a third thing to try to air layer and use some saran wrap. Another way to use it is to use some plastic bottles. So here's a plastic bottle that one of my kids brought home from school with little seeds in it and stuff. We still had it laying around. So you're gonna cut it in half. And then I've got the bottom part here. We're gonna cut it all the way down and up to the middle. Yeah, or as far as I can get. That's all right. And then right in there. All right, so you can see we cut it up the middle, and then we've got a hole on the bottom there. So we can slide it on there and then tape it around. And we're kind of gonna do the same thing to the top. I'm just gonna cut this whole tip right off here because it's much thicker. Way too hard to deal with. All the way to the top. Okay, same thing. Okay, and then we'll put this one on with the branch in there like that, and we'll fill it full of dirt around it, and then we'll slide this guy on there. Bam, and then we'll tape it on. Same thing, tin foil. Let's go do it. Okay, hopefully you guys can see this. But I think this is where we're gonna do it, right here. Wound the tree, and we've got like a nice 3-foot piece behind it. So I put a stake right here so we can tie it up to that. So I think the bag is a little bigger, holds a little more soil, so we'll use that one for, this branch is a little bit thicker than that branch. So we're gonna pick off this bud right here and scrape the bark off. And we want to get down to the cambium layer, which is, you can't really see it from way over there, but it goes the bark, and then a little bit of green under the bark, and then there's some white under the green, and then when you go through that white, it gets kind of woody. So there's, 1, 2, 3 layers underneath the bark that I can see, and I can see some juice coming out right here, so I know I'm in there. I'm in the right spot. And that's it. You don't want to go crazy. And we're gonna slice our bag. Maybe we'll just cut it. That'd probably be safer. Right to the other side. Okay, you see? Just like that. Just moving the dirt to the sides, making a little furrow in there so I can stick this branch right down in the middle of this dirt. Just like that. Okay, so got some cloning gel here. I like the gel way better than the powder, and way better than the liquid too. It hangs on real good, and this Clonex stuff is real strong. This is like the best brand I've used. I've used a couple different brands over the years. You don't want to touch it with your skin though. It's got like crazy hormones and stuff in there that's probably not so great for you. So really goop it up just to be safe. We have our tape handy. Put a small piece on one side, so how about 2 pieces actually? We'll be ready to close it. Okay, and I'm just going to slide that branch right in there. Cinch it real tight. Pull that tape over. Put a big piece on there, just for good measure. Just like that. Alright. Cover it up. Big piece of tin foil so it can reflect the sun and stuff. Help keep some of the heat off of it. Bam, I'm just going to tape it to this branch. Ooh, it's warm out here today. It's supposed to be 100 degrees today. 99 degrees today. Goodness, man. It's a week into October already. Go away. Cool. I don't think it's going anywhere anyways. It's not very windy here. Alright, hopefully you guys can see a little better this time. Let's do a little bit of a closer view. Alright, this branch is a little bit smaller, so we can use the other container here. Poke off that bud. Give it a little scrape. I'm just using the back side of these shears. This stick looks good. You could probably do this without rooting gel, but why? Since I already have it. So this is a Peruvian mulberry tree, and they get real big, so I really don't have room for another one anyway, but my buddy, I was talking about growing some blackberry plants, and my buddy suggested mulberry trees because he grew up in Ohio and they had a mulberry tree where he used to live, and he loved it, and he told me they were really good, and I never had a mulberry before, so I knew a place in town, Seamus O'Leary's Fruit Trees, where I could get a healthy, happy mulberry tree, female fruiting mulberry tree, and I did, and I just thought, man, it'd be pretty cool if we could propagate one of these and give it to him. He just got done becoming a firefighter and got a good job in Colorado, so he moved, bummer, but I just thought this would be a neat little gift. Alright, so now you can see, I hope you can see, I've got the dirt all packed in there. I don't know if it'll survive in Colorado, but if we can get it to get some roots on it, I'll grow it to a good size and give it to them, and we'll find out, right? Good and tight. See, the problem is, when I was messing around with it, here's where we wounded it. We're nowhere near where we're supposed to be anymore. So let's fix that. Smear some more goodies all over that. And we're gonna tape this to the branch so it doesn't slide around. And then the holes on either side of this are kind of big, so I'm just gonna wrap a plastic bag around it a little bit to help it not dry out, hopefully. Anybody else notice how hot it gets in the desert? It's not even summertime and I'm dripping. Foil on it. And bam. Sweet, we'll check on that in like 10 days. Maybe 2 weeks. We'll give it a little longer. Because it is a tree. Alright, we're back. I've let this sit out on the table here for 3 days. I guess it's the fourth morning of the fourth day today. So the wound is healed up. That's what I wanted. Today is the 3rd, November 3rd. And we did the first part of this video on the 5th. So it's been 28, 29 days altogether, the whole process. So let's pot it up, put it in a pot, and get it going. Open it up. And let me take that off. Boom, look at that. That's awesome. Alright, so we're going to pot it up in a little 1-gallon pot. Let's have some cactus mix. So it's nice and loose. I want to make sure it makes good roots for the short amount of time that it's going to be in this little pot. You know what? Let's tie this thing. Straighten you out. See, we straightened her out a bit. That's better. Just finished putting some dirt in there. Pretty simple. The other one that I made with the bag, the little sandwich bag, that's still on the tree. So it was a bigger amount, you know, of dirt. The little container that we built for that branch had more dirt on it. So maybe I just can't see the roots because it hasn't pushed through yet. I don't know. I'm kind of surprised that the bottle works better, though. I thought the bag would have worked better. I'll definitely try some different methods and stuff. Make sure there's no air holes in there. Bit above the roots, and that's it. One brand new Peruvian mulberry baby. Alright, thanks.